Right. Now, now, for the record, I think I've played at least like the first 2 episodes, but then everything else after that, yeah, I have not played. Um, what I haven't streamed on YouTube in like a week, and the chat error monkey is still here. Why does the chat like never load? So, all right, let me make sure y'all can actually hear me. It's not going in and out. I hope it's not going in and out. Okay. I I think I'm good. I think I'm good. I may turn it up a little bit. Yeah, this is good. This is perfect, actually. All right. So if I need to turn it up some more, please let me know. Um, I may just increase like my volume. Yeah. No, yeah. So this was like when it was like free on PlayStation Plus. Um, and that was maybe over a year ago. So I like don't remember much. But it's like I legit only play like the first 2 episodes, but I don't remember a lot of it. It's Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy. Okay, my sound is good. All right, let's get this show on the road. I wonder, do they have auto scroll? I may have to turn it on. Well, that's well then. That's Oh no, why he looks terrifying right here. He looks terrifying. Look at his face. Look at his face right here, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. I may have to turn off the auto scroll. That was going a bit too fast. Oh, wait a second. So August 3rd, 9:47 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Hey, hold on. Y'all hear this music in the background? Hold on. Hold on. Is that piano? That sounds like a synth piano almost. It's fire though. It's fire. It's fire though. Alright, so let me actually turn game sound up a little bit. Okay, I think that's it. Alright. Boy, am I nervous. Right. I guess it does have autoplay. I just want to see. Oh my gosh, she's hot. Okay, yeah, that is fast. That is fast. Alright. I'm glad I made it on time. Hello, Mia. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. A junior lawyer in his first trial was a murder trial? Oh my goodness. It says a lot about you and your client as well. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Yes. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. Isn't this like a massive conflict of interest? Okay. Let's keep going on. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. Yeah, right. I'm asking, like, right, is this even allowed? You helping out your boy in your first ever case. It's got to be a conflict of interest. How, like, come on, bro. The court didn't know that they were friends. Like, oh, it's over. My life, everything, it's all over. Right, You would, because it um yeah, jury police, yeah, that's a conflict of interest. That should apply for a lawyer, I think. Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. Death, despair. Oh, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna die. It sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. Nick. Hey. Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Told him I'm guilty. Your name is Larry Butts? Oh my god. That, bro. Are all the names gonna be Larry Butts is your name? Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. Brother, I'm trying to get you out the jail. What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished! I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who? Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Ah, Nick, you gotta tell me. Who took my baby away? The person responsible for your girlfriend's death? Oh, it was his girlfriend that got killed. Oh. Yeah, he definitely has a couple of screws loose. Yeah. The newspapers say it was you. Well, hold on. His girlfriend, the one that died, and the media saying he did it, and we gotta prove his innocence. Okay. Okay. But it's like, because we saw the guy's face, you know, in the opening cinematic, we saw his face. So we know who did it as the player, but they don't know who did it in the game. Okay. Sure. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. You want him to shave his goatee? A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her, Larry Butts, my best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. Like that's a, why would they have a saying like that? Why would they have a saying like that? That's just being mean, bro. That's just being mean. And the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. Man, yeah, you just know he got bullied in school. Just know. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say though it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. Luck that always gets him in trouble? Like, what type of luck is this? But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That and I owe him one, which is why I took the case to clear his name. And that's just what I'm going to do. Alright, so I guess we got the rundown basically. So August 3rd, 10 o'clock, District Court, oh, courtroom number 2. Alright. It's packed in here. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. I may have to move my camera. Okay, hold on. I have to move my webcam for this. Do I want to do it over here? Yeah, I may just do the corners. I don't know yet. We just gonna play it safe. We're gonna do the corner. Just gonna play it safe. Ahem. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. Hand shaking, eyesight fading. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Okay. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. Oh, that's easy. The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name? Ooh, I know this one. Glad I read the case report cover to cover so many times. Wait. Uh-oh. No way, I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name? Oh, the victim. Of course. Of course, I know the victim's name. I, just forgot. Temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Just press the R1 button to check it at any time, okay? Alright, remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you. Mr. Wright, who is the victim in this case? Cindy. Oh, wait. How old is she? Alright, Cindy Stone. This is the victim in the case. A model. She lived in an apartment by herself. Okay. Okay. Was one of those names Cinderblock? The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct. Now, tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was hit with a blunt object? Ooh, got it. Hit with a blunt object. She was struck once by a blunt object. Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. Let's go. Was that just a tutorial? You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then, first, a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne? Yes, Your Honor. As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was? The murder weapon was the statue of the thinker. Oh man, am I gonna have to move my camera again? Hold on. I may have to put it down here. Just so that like, so if they're gonna be putting evidence up on the screen, I need to see it. Okay, so this is the murder weapon, the statue of the thinker. Okay, so that's the murder weapon. And that is not, can that be put in the court record, please? It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. I see. The court accepts it into evidence. A statue in the shape of the thinker. It's rather heavy. Okay. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Yeah, but also this is like his first ever case. So that I can see why, like, in the heat of the moment he forgot the victim's name. Use the R1 button to check the court record frequently. Okay. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Uh-oh. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. Look at the smirk on his face, bro. Ahem. Mr. Butts, is it not true the victim had recently dumped you? I mean, yeah, he could just plead guilty, but I also feel like because it's yeah. Or, you know, he may not even think he's guilty, but, you know, he could say something that, you know, could make him guilty. Hey, what, buddy? We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Antony. Well, I mean, is Romeo and Juliet the example you really want to go with there? Didn't they all die? I wasn't dumped. He just wasn't making my phone calls or seeing me. Ever. You got dumped. You got dumped. You got dumped. What's it to you anyway? But what you described is generally what we mean by dumped. Oh yeah, he's a complete denial. In fact, he had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. Oh, damn. You ain't have to tell him that. You ain't have to tell him that part, man. See, I just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. The day before? I don't know, Larry. Hey, it ain't looking good, bro. What do you mean, one of them? Lies. All of it. Lies. I don't believe a word of it. Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris till the day before she died. The victim apparently arrived home from Paris on 7/30, the day before the murder. Okay. Okay. Indeed, she appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way. The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. Larry, who the hell was you? Larry. Larry. Come on, man. Daddies? Sugar? Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude, we can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? Right? I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I? I mean, because we already know yeah, we should probably just stop him from answering. We should probably just stop him from answering. My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That's right. That question is irrelevant to this case. Yeah, he probably would still support her. He probably would. Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? Oh my, that cheating she-dog. Shut up, dude. Dude, you aren't making it any better. I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, and when I meet in the afterlife, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. Let's continue with the trial, shall we? I believe the accused's motive is clear to everyone. Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is so not looking good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Oh, if he did, he is fried. Do we have evidence to clear him? He's fried. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. He was there. He was there the day of the murder. He was there. Oh no. Oh no. He is cooked. Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I did, and maybe I didn't. Please, what? It's not the time for mind games right now, bro. It is not the time. Uh-oh, he went. He went to the house. Oh, oh man. Oh man. What do I do? I mean, does he already kind of put himself in a bad position? You might as well have him answer honestly. Were you at the house? I know. I'll send him a signal. Tell the truth. Yeah, I was there. I went. Order. Well, Mr. Butts. Dude, chill. She wasn't home, man. So, like, I didn't see her. Your Honor, the defendant is lying. Lying? The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying. Oh no. Oh no, Larry, what did you do? What did you do, Larry? Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness? The man who found the victim's body? Just before making the gruesome discovery? He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. It's not looking good, bros. It's not looking good. Order. Order in the court. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. Who is this witness? This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. The newspaper man? Are we serious right now? Please bring Mr. Frank Sawin to the stand. Yo, is that a pun? Look. Saw it? Saw it? Oh, oh my god. No, bro. What? What? Mr. Saw, you sell newspaper subscriptions. Is this correct? Okay, this can't be in a modern day. Do they even really sell newspapers like this still? Oh, yes, newspaper, yes. I already don't like his smile. I already don't like the smile on his face. I already don't like it. Mr. Saw, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Witness account. I was going door to door, selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. Okay. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. The door was... You left the door open? Thinking it's strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. But did you call the police? I thought to call the police immediately. Did you? However, the phone in the apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. Alright, that's definitely not modern day. Can't be. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. Oh, 1 p.m. We all looking at this correctly, right? Time of death, 7:31 from 4 to 5 p.m. Look, he is literally saying, I remember the time it happened. It was 1 o'clock p.m. We just caught this dude in a bold-faced lie. We caught him in a lie. Okay, I'm gonna go exactly to that one if they let me have a chance to rebuttal. The man who ran was without a doubt the defendant sitting right over there. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? I mean, I thought 911 calls always supposed to work even if you didn't have like a signal. Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Solid used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. Electricity in Miss Stone's building was out from noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime. Okay. Now, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination, Your Honor? All right, Wright. This is it. The real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why, you exposed the lies in the testimony the witness just gave. Lies? What? Was lying? Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in the testimony. Or is your client really guilty? How do I prove he's not? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness' testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradiction between the court record and the witness' testimony. Then, once you found a contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness' face. Okay. Open the court record with R1 button and then point out contradictions in the testimony. You know, I think so. Have you always defended someone innocent? I think so. I don't think it's this one. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna stop right here. 1 p.m. Are you certain? I think we got him here. Yes, absolutely. He seems really confident. 1 p.m. Right. Doesn't that seem strange to you? Present some evidence to contradict him. Yeah, so we're gonna look at the autopsy. She died between 4 and 5. So how would he, like, that's a 3-hour difference. Objection! You found a body at 1 p.m.? You sure? Oh wait, the music stopped. Did we get it right? The music stopped. Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes that the time of death is sometime after 4 p.m. There was no body to find at 1 p.m. Caught him in the lie. Let's go. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? Oh, he's sweating. He's sweating. Oh, that. Or, this is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time. How do you forget the time? And you are the key witness. After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Sawit, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? Gee, that's a really good question. Great job, Wright? Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one, and their whole story falls apart. Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again? All right, got past stage 1. Got past stage 1. That has to be stage 1. The time of discovery. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. That don't even make sense. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. You just lied on the spot, dude. That sounds like some bullshit. That sounds like bullshit. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry for the understanding. I see. You heard her voice saying the time on a taped program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Right. You know what to do. I've got this one. Alright. So, here's what I'm thinking. Where's the court record again? If there was an electricity blackout, how can she watch TV? Like, it's simple as that. There was a electricity blackout. How was the TV on? The TV would have no power. The TV would have no power. Like I knew that was bullshit. gonna press him on this one. Video? Yes, that would explain why the time was wrong. True, true. Right? I think the problem lies someplace else. We agreed that you heard the time at the scene then. I just did the same thing. Okay, okay. If I get it wrong, you just taking that L.
Objection!
But how can she watch a video if it's... Oh, wait, the music stopped. Might have got this right. Hold it right there. You see his pose? You see his pose? You see his pose right here? The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. He's sweating again. You couldn't have heard a television or a video. Did his hair just... Yeah, the defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Solid? No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite. Wait, I remember now. Mr. Solid, the court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. That and you seem rather distraught. My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been a shock to find the body. Very well, Mr. Solid. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. We almost got him. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. Oh my God. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. You saw a clock. I guess that would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness. Gladly. Hold on. But does this have a clock on it? It has a clock on it? The murder weapon? Something's fishy here. Yeah. Yeah, but it wasn't a table clock.
Objection!
Yeah, that's not a table clock. Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was the statue. No, now, what? Now, how is this supposed to be a clock? Tell him, Phoenix. What? You with your objections and your evidence? Just who do you think you are? Just answer the question, Mr. Solid. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Payne. As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. Just tilt it, and it says the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies. I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness testimony was correct. This is a clock. He bullshit his way out of that one. He bullshitted his way out of that one. Yeah, yes, because how would he been able to hear the time? Your Honor, there's a gaping hole in this witness testimony. The only way he could open the weapon was a clock. It's to hold it in his hand. Thank you. Because how would he have known if he wasn't in the room? Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he... You're lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah? Prove it. Prove I went in there. I'll do better than that. I can prove that you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Sawit, the sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandably, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. Baseless? Just look at the witness' face. Oh yeah, he's struggling. Yeah. Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the... That day, I never... Look, the clock, I heard... No, I mean, I saw... You was wearing a toupee? Shut up. I hate you. It was him, I tell you. I saw him. He could burn. Give him death. Order in the court, I say. Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims. Mr. Wright, Your Honor, you claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is riding on this. I'd better think through it carefully. Your Honor, the sound Mr. Sawit heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply... Oh, shit. Oh, what? Examine the batteries? Or, well, we're gonna do this one. Try sounding the clock. Let's sound the clock now here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I ask the court to listen very carefully. I think it's 8:25. That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is the thinker, after all. So, we heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now? It's 11:25. The clock is 3 hours behind! It's 3 hours behind! Oh, got him. We got him. As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sawit heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sawit, try to talk your way out of this one. You forgot one thing. Uh-oh. What's he talking about now? While it may seem like the clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case. He's right. How am I going to prove that? Damn it. I was so close. Mr. Wright, it seems you like the critical evidence to support your claim. Yes, Your Honor. I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately, this ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Solid. I come all the way down there to testify, and look what I did. Did I just lose? You treat me like a criminal. A criminal! You lawyers are all slime. Yeah, I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Not so fast, Mr. Solid. Chief. Listen up, Wright? Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think. But Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason and you'll have your proof. Right? Right? Can you think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow? Wait. She was in Paris. She was in Paris. She never changed the time. Because I do that sometimes. When I go out of town and go to another state, I don't, yeah, it takes me a while to get used to the time again. Wait, maybe I can prove it. You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it and let them have it. Well, Mr. Wright, you said the clock was already running slower the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim? Of course. There's a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt. Tough words. Let's see you pull this one off. Let's see this evidence that proves why the clock was running slow. The passport! The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it was 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard we struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Solid? Or should I say, Mr. Did It? Okay, that was lame. Alright, you could have did better than that, Phoenix. You could have did better than that. That. You just faint? Order! Order, I say! Bro, did he just faint? What just happened to him? What just happened to him? So this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, you're a witness. He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly and find a true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, it's only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty. Oh, is that confetti? And with that, the court is adjourned. Okay. Okay. Nice little tutorial case. It turns out that Frank Sard was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sard let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sard grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find and struck her dead. August 3, 2:32 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2. Whew, I still can't believe we won. Right, good job in there. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not at all, not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over. Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Ah, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good. Wait, no, I mean, bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my my Cindy Wendy's gone, man. Larry, she was a... Nah, never mind. Congratulations, Harry. Harry? Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts innocent. I forgot. Their L's their L's sound like R's and H's in Japan. Well, in Japanese. So it probably was. Oh man, that's hilarious, dude. Thanks, I really owe you one. I won't forget this, ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner, movie, my treat. Hey man, don't hit on my hot boss. Get to moving. Oh, no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh, hey. Here, take this. It's a present. A present? For me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. What? I made one for her and one for me. Really? You? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. I'm sorry. It's not supposed to be funny. It's not supposed to be funny. Larry. Are you so sure? Excuse me? I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me. It's okay. Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right? Right. Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? We do? Huh? Oh, yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about? Maybe. Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her. Huh? What about the clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she traveled. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks. I hope that made him feel a little better. Right? I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, Hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People, too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right. Listen, learn, and grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. I'm sorry. I didn't watch too much anime to know something terrible is about to happen. Why are we getting these heartwarming moments with her right now? Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner? On me. We'll drink a toast to innocent butts. Yeah. Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why he became a lawyer is because of him? Yeah, part, at least. You have to tell me more about it sometime, maybe. Over drinks? And so my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me in the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends. But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us. Unless you count the clock he gave Mia." I didn't know it then. But that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. What? What? My promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. They stopped the music. What are they about to do? What are they about to do? All right, brand new episode has been added. Episode. Oh, I did not mean hit X. Okay. Oh, cool. Do 2 saves. Boom. All right. Hello, this is Maya. Hey, Maya, it's me. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Sorry, I've been so busy. How have you been? Well, lonely, and it's all your fault. Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place. That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask. I know, I know. You want me to hold evidence for you? Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here. I gotcha. So what is it this time? It's a clock. The clock we just got? In the last episode? Okay, hold on. I gotta use the bathroom real quick. Hold on. Alright, let's find out what's happening. Let's find out what's happening. Clock? Yeah. It's made to look like that statue, the thinker, and it tells you the time. I thought you might like it. You always like toys. Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore, sis. Now, you know I'm only teasing. Ah, I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry. I put some papers inside it instead. Papers? Is that the evidence then? Well, there's a possibility that it might turn out that way, yes. Can you come by the office tonight, say 9, to pick it up? I'll be in a pre-trial meeting until then. Okay, sis, but I expect dinner, something good. Like burgers. I could really go for a good burger. Okay. We'll hit the usual joint. Alright, it's a deal. Okay, sis, see you soon. Yep, I'll be waiting, Maya. That's like a heartwarming call. Conversation recorded. September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Okay. September 5th, 8:57 p.m. Faye and Company Law Offices. Now, Miss Faye, I'll take what's mine. The papers. I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have. Miss Faye, you are a poor liar. Why? I see it right over there. That must be the thinker that swallowed those papers. How could you know? Oh, you are not what? What is this word? Cogniferous? Did I even pronounce that correctly? You are not cogniferous of my background. Gathering information is my business, you see. I should have been more careful. Oh, my dear Miss Faye, I am so very sorry. But I am afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Faye. Dog, do not tell me. Do not tell me this episode is starting off by killing off Maya. Well, not Maya, Mia. Are they about to kill off Mia? Are they about to kill off Mia? Who the hell is that dude? Oh my god. They killed off Mia, bro. They killed off Mia. The same weapon in the last. Oh my god, man. This sucks. Uh-oh, I'm late. Huh? Strange. Guess the chief left without me. She said her sister was coming over, so we should all go out for dinner. What's that smell? Blood? Mia! Maybe she's in her office. Okay. Does it like vibrate? Oh, blood, that can't be good. I have to check and see if Mia's there. I guess I can't examine anything. Oh, this place is trash. That smell. Blood. Sis, someone's there? No, 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 no. Do not tell me her sister was the one that found her. No, what? What? Chief? Chief? Chief! I think my voice is cracked there. Ah, who are you? Did she just faint? A strange girl dropped out cold. I left her lying on the office sofa. I went back to the chief where she lay under the window. Is nobody gonna call the police? Her body was still warm. I could feel it when I held her shoulder. Then, all too quickly, it began to fade until finally she was cold. They really killed off the hot chief. They really killed her off. They really killed off the hot chief, bro. This is bullshit. This is actual bullshit. They killed off the hot chief. Alright, so it's encrusted with dried blood. How ironic that this became the murder weapon again. There's a large building right across from the office. The Gatewater Hotel, a nice, luxurious place. I know I'm going over stuff. I wonder if there's anything over here first. The room is trash. The Fanco ledger book. Everything is written in the chief's ultra neat handwriting. It's a small office, but it makes a good bit of money. Surprisingly, the chief was never good with machines. About all she used his PC for was email. She picked up the ancient model at some garage sale for practically nothing. All the chief's important docs are packed in here. This is where she filed her case records and recent rulings. Right, I better call the police. Huh? That's funny. A few of the screws on the receiver are missing. Looks like someone was halfway through taking it apart. Police! Please, come quick! What was that? Someone screaming from outside the window? She's staring right at me. She's holding a phone in her hand. Well, that can't be good. Some shards of glass are scattered on the floor. They seem to be remains of a glass light stand. Damn, Chief. Chief. It's hard seeing her like this, but if there are any clues here, she was struck on the head with a blunt object. Probably died instantly. The thinker lying next to her must have been the murder weapon. Was it not charging this whole time? Or how? It's not holding the charge at all. Hold on a second. What? Alright, I'm gonna need one of my other controllers. Definitely was not expecting this. I usually keep mine on charge. Alright, let me see. I want to do something. Hold on. Alright. Problems are having multiple controllers. Must be a piece of the glass or light stand lying broken in the back of the room. Glass shards, broken beyond all recognition, okay. Nothing else that seems like a clue here. A piece of paper. It must have fallen from Mia's hand. What could it be? Oh, I forgot. Stick drift on this one is bad. I can't even turn the controller off. I can't even turn the controller off. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna have to use this one. Okay, so this is the paper. It's gotta be Maya's name. A word is written in blood on this scrap of paper. Maya, did Mia write this? This piece of paper is a receipt from a department store, dated yesterday. I think that's enough snooping around for now. I better call the police and find out what that girl is doing here. The phone receiver is missing a few screws. I better not use it. I mean, we got a couple pieces of evidence now. We got a couple pieces of evidence now. Alright. That girl just now. Where'd she go? I put her right there on the sofa. Uh-oh. I hope she didn't run on me. Yipes! Don't scare me like that. Excuse me, but who are you? It's okay. I work here. Maya. Maya Faye. Oh, that is her sister. Oh, no. No. Is it actually? It is not charging. What is going on? Why are none of my... Hold on. None of my controllers are charging. Alright, it's either one or two things. Either I need two different controllers or a new charger cord. And I'm hoping what was going with this one again? That. Okay, so I just need another controller in general for that one. This one not holding a charge at all. It's not holding a charge. It's not even charging. Damn it, I did not want to have to buy damn, they need to buy two controllers. Damn near. Alright, Maya? So Mia was writing this girl's name. Maybe I should show her the receipt? I never thought there'd be use for evidence like this outside the courtroom. Let's just talk to her. She seems to be in shock. I don't want to disturb her, but I have to know. Excuse me. Can you tell me what happened? I came in, the room was dark, and sis, she was already dead. Damn. So, you're the chief's sister. I'm her younger sister. And you were here visiting? This late at night? Yes. She said she wanted me to keep some evidence for her. Evidence? Yes. It was that clock. It was the thinker. Let's just this. Before Mia died, she wrote a message with her own blood. She wrote it on the back of this receipt. That's my name. Why? Why was she writing my name? Please just calm down. Why would sis write my name? Uh-oh. Now I've done it. The police. Sounds like they're coming this way. Freeze! Police! Alright, I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe. See? Gumshoe? What an odd name. You received a report from the building across the way, see? Got a person saying they saw a murder. It must have been that woman I saw. Anyway, I don't want either of you moving 1 inch, okay? Great, just great. Maya, wait. She wouldn't have. Whoa! Excuse me! This word Maya here mean anything to you? That's my name. What? The victim drew this note in her own blood, see? With her dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name. The killer? I'm not. Case closed. You're coming down to the precinct, ma'am. You didn't even let her talk at all, bro. You didn't even let her talk at all. What? Well, this bitch started off shitty. Mia's younger sister Maya was arrested on the spot. I was taken in for questioning and didn't get out until the next morning. My eyes were heavy, but I couldn't sleep. I sat around waiting for visiting hours to begin at the detention center. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. September 6, 9:07 a.m., detention center, visitors room. I just want to make sure. Is my controllers actually charging? Wow, they have poor Maya locked up like a criminal. Oh, it's you, the lawyer. Good morning. Good morning. She looks so tired. Are you going to be my attorney? Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. First things first, I better get her cheered up. Yeah, of course I will. Of course I will. Cheer up. Really? Whoa, did I say the wrong thing? She looks sadder now. What's wrong? You don't think I can do it? No, no one could. Who would believe me? Even you, when you found me in the office, you looked at me like I had done it. Did I look at her like that? No, I never thought. It's okay, I understand. And I also heard about you. Heard? Heard what about me? I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day. Today was my junior partner's first time in court. Wow, really? How'd that go? It was quite the scene. Honestly, I was on edge the whole time. It's been a while. So he crashed and burned? He's a genius. One of those strike fear into the hearts of evil types. The only thing he's lacking is experience. Huh. Sounds like it was fun. Well, I know who to go to if I ever get into trouble now. I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years. That is, unless you want to be found guilty. That's what she said. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you. No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. But at the same time, I can't just sit by and watch. When I think of the person who did this to Mia, I know. Damn. Damn. They got Maya locked up. And her name was written in blood. It ain't looking too good. It is not looking too good at all. Oh, that's better. That's the one thing they don't tell you about doing like these visual novel walkthroughs. Yeah, you get parched. It's a lot of talking. There's something I've been wanting to ask you. Yes. What's with that outfit? Oh, this is what all acolytes wear. It's my uniform, you can say. Acolytes? On religious training? What is it you do? Oh, it's nothing strange, really. I'm a spirit medium. In training. A spirit medium? We have spirit mediums? A spirit medium? I'm pretty sure that qualifies as strange. Did you tell me about the day of the murder? Yes. Let's see, that morning, got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. Evidence? Yes, that clock shaped like the thinker. The one Larry made. How could that have been evidence in a case? Right. He said something about that. Oh, I remember. You want to hear it in her own voice? Her own voice? Yes. I'm pretty sure our conversation is on my cell phone. You recorded it? Yeah. I forgot how to delete those things. So, you say you have a conversation with your sister on your cell phone. Let's hear it. Right. Oh. I just remembered that detective took my cell phone. Sorry. Oh, right. Of course. Next time I see Detective Gumshoe, I'll ask him for it. I'll write you a note so you don't forget, okay? Sure, thanks. We're definitely gonna need that when we get in court. Definitely gonna need that. So you're an acolyte, medium in training. That's right. The Fae family, especially the women, have always been sensitive to the spirit world. Wait a second. You said the Fae family? So Mia was into this stuff too? Of course. She left the mountain to follow her career, she said. Her powers were first class too. I had no idea. So Mia herself was a spirit medium too. Okay. Wait. What? So you're a real honest to goodness spirit medium with ESP and all that? Yes. In training. Well, can't you contact Mia's spirit then? We could just ask her who killed her. I'm sorry. I'm still in training. I couldn't do something on that level. I thought that would be too easy. Huh? Something the matter? I was wondering, can I ask you a favor? This is the address of a famous lawyer. My sister gave me this a long time ago. She said if I was ever in trouble, I should call him. And, well, I'm in trouble. Do you think you could go ask him to represent me? Sure, why not? I'll go ask. Thank you so much. I have no one else to turn to. Say, what about your parents? Damn, Mia was our only family left? I see. Don't worry. Leave it to me. Was Mia her only family left? The trial's tomorrow. Tomorrow? Tomorrow? What? Tomorrow? Tomorrow. What if the guy refuses? They told me that if I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me. When will that happen? They're giving me until 4 o'clock this afternoon. And visiting hours are almost up. I'd better hurry. Right. I'll be back. Alright, let's go check out. Let's go check out the office first. See if there's anything here. The office is filled with police officers. They're all busily searching for clues. Hey, you there! This is a crime scene, pal. No trespassing. Sorry. Don't I know you from somewhere? Wait, you're that Butts guy, aren't you? No. Phoenix Wright. Ah, guess I got the wrong name, Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. That Butts guy, he was a killer. And you're no killer, right? He was proven innocent. Right. And you were... Gumshoe, wasn't it? Dick Gumshoe? Right, at your service. Hang on, that's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. Anyway, get the name right. And don't go calling me Dick. Hey, Dick, get over here. Yes, sir. Be right there. You're a lawyer, right, pal? If you got business here, you better do it quick. He thinks I'm Maya's lawyer. About Miss Faye, did you do an autopsy? You want to know the results, eh? Now, don't you look at me like that, pal. It's no use. She might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. Alright, you can see the report. But that's all. Okay, we're making progress. Time of death, September 5th, 9 p.m. Single blunt force trauma. Death was instantaneous. Damn, is every... Damn. About Maya. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal, but this is one trial you aren't going to win. Why do you say that? The city's put Prosecutor Edgeworth on the prosecution. Edgeworth? I'm sure you know what that means, you being a lawyer and all. Prosecutor Edgeworth. That's right, pal. Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. Wait, you do know him, don't you? I know him. He's a feared prosecutor. He doesn't feel pain. He doesn't feel remorse. He won't stop until he gets his guilty verdict. Ah, don't talk about him that way. You make him barely sound human. Still, I'm afraid this pretty much decides the case. So, Edgeworth is on this one. He hasn't lost a case since he became a prosecutor at the incredibly young age of 20. Of course, there are rumors of back alley deals and forged evidence. All I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crime with an almost abnormal passion. I never imagined I'd be facing him so soon. Can I meet his favorite potted plant? I remember it had this bizarre name no one could ever remember. Cordyline stricta, pal. What was that? An old movie poster. Apparently, this was the first movie that made me cry when she saw it. I have to check it out one of these days. There's a horrendous amount of legal books here. Scariest is that me probably read all of these. Mia's desk. Perfectly clean as always. The only thing that's missing is Mia. Oh. Sky is blue and so am I. There's that hotel right across the way. I mean, I don't think there's nothing else to do here. There's nothing else to do here. Okay, let's head back to this law office. September 6th, Grossberg Law Offices. According to the receptionist, the big boss is out. She couldn't say when he'd be back. It must be hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer. Not to mention run an office like this. I guess I'll just have to come back later. Oh, it's not charging. I'm gonna have to hold on. Hold on. Like I really don't want to have to buy another 2 pair of controllers and a cable at the same time. That's way too expensive. All right. Is there anything here? And painting has been bugging me ever since I stepped in here. The oil paint is so thick it's practically giving me a stuffed nose. I'm sure the price is nothing to sneeze at either, for that matter. Expensive looking mahogany. Bookshelves filled with expensive looking books. Funny. They don't look like they've ever been read. A solid mahogany desk. The wood's been polished to a deep luster. A table for clients. An elegant ebony case, and if I'm not mistaken, that lighter's made of solid gold. Even I could tell someone here got money to burn. An expensive potted plant. No idea what kind of plant it is, but it's probably the most expensive one available. Alright, so I guess we head back to the detention center. Hey! What is it? Did you meet the lawyer? Sorry. I haven't seen him yet. I see. I'm gonna go see if I can find this elite lawyer she's talking about. Damn, so why didn't he show up? I was wondering, did you see my face cell phone? Oh, I have that. You think you could give it back? Sure, I mean, wait a second, pal. He almost got him. Almost got him. Tricky lawyer. Uh-oh, he's on to me. If I tell him what I want, there's no way he'll give it to me. Something the matter? Oh, no, it's just, detective. Nope, I know nothing, pal. That cell phone has a lot of numbers on my curve. The cell phone holds all the little girl's sweetest and spiciest secrets. You're trying to confuse me. Sorry, pal, I already checked all the numbers in memory. Impressive. You're quite a detective. Oh, here, you can have the phone back. There weren't any suspicious call records in there after all. Seems you didn't notice the recorded conversation. Well, got the cell phone. Got the cell phone. Check court records to hear the recorded conversation. Alright. I guess I've asked all the questions I needed to. You all done, pal? Yes, thank you. I'll be heading out now. Oh, wait. One more thing I wanted to mention to you. I don't suppose you're planning on talking to the witness. Anyway, you better not. No influencing the witness with your lawyerly ways, pal. Come to think of it, I had completely forgotten about her. The witness? Yeah, Miss April May. Another pun and a name. April May? Come on, man. I'm sorry about this, but I can't tell you anything about her. Well, you just told me her name, Miss May, huh? So you sent her home already then? You're trying your lawyerly tricks on me now. She's not to go outside her room until the trial. So she's still in a hotel across the room. I guess I should know better than try to get a detective to leak information. You got that right, pal. Time to pay a visit to Miss May. Alright, we got 2 places to go. We need to go to Grossberg and see if he's here, and then Gatewater. Let's go back here. He's not here. Okay. Okay. Gatewater Hotel it is. September 6th, Gatewater Hotel, room 303. Well, hello there, handsome. Hi. Smooth, right? Real smooth. You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. He said, don't say nothing to that lawyer, pal. Memo to self. Thank Detective Gumshoe for making my job harder. Gee, this is all like something out of a movie. It's all so exciting, I could hardly contain myself. Ooh, let me go freshen up so I can look the part of the beautiful eyewitness. I pity the Lord as the cross-examine that one. It's gonna be you! Alright, we just gonna do obvious. Why is this sticking out the drawer like this? There's a screwdriver stuck in this drawer. I wonder what's inside. Let's take a look. Hey! Hey! What are you doing? No touching! Ooh, bad boy. You really shouldn't pry around in other people's rooms now. You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you? Upset? I thought you was going to explode for a second there. I wonder what could be inside the drawer. Do you think you could tell me something? I need you to describe what you observed at the time of the incident. Oh, observe. Incident. You sound just like a lawyer in the movies. I like a man with a big vocabulary. Better not encourage. No. The thing that happened here today. The bad thing? What did you see when it happened? I don't suppose you could tell me about it. Pretty please? Let me see. Well, dream on. If you want to know, you just have to come to court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer. Oh boy. Could you who exactly are you? Oh, Mr. Lawyer, are you hitting on me? No. Hey, I'm just doing my job here. You know, you're cute when you blush. Believe me, this is the first time in my life I've blushed this much. Right. Can you just tell me what it is you do? Well, nope. And you had your little hopes of, didn't you? Oh boy. I see there are 2 glasses on the table. Is someone staying here with you? Oh, what amazing powers of observation. You must be one of those famous detectives like on television. Oh, no, not me. I'm just a lawyer. Say, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you go look for clues in the garbage? Miss May doesn't like little nosy little lawyers. Oh boy. Well, that couldn't have gone worse. The late summer sunlight streams through the window. There's the Fan Co. Law Office building, of course. You can see the inside of the room pretty clearly from here. I think it would be a little difficult to recognize a face from the distance, though. Ah, a still scene painting. Wait, should that be still life? Whatever. One of those is hanging on the wall. We probably can't touch. We probably can't touch us. Yep, I was right. Seems like Mr. Grossberg is out. Well, maybe I should just wait here for him to come back. Ahem. If that wasn't the most over-the-top clearing of the throat I've ever heard. Ah, yes. Haha! So you're the one they say that has been looking for me. Yes, that's me. Looks even grander than I imagined. That badge on your collar. Ah, so you're a lawyer, are you now? Bro, he looks like one of those expensive like he looks like he just has an accent when he talks. Yes, well, yes. And what do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days. Please proceed. Not busy? Then how come no one can get in touch with you? Something the matter? You came to see the one and only Marvin Grossberg, did you not? Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? Out with it. Well, sir, actually, it's about Maya. Maya Fey. Oh, no. Why did his face just change like this? Why did his face just change like this? Ah, yes, Maya Fey. Go on. What a strange reaction. Acha-cha. I'm really quite busy here, son. I can't go taking cases on a day's notice. No, it's quite impossible. Well, wait a second. How did you know the trial was tomorrow? Anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her. Sorry, end of discussion. What's going on? He refused me before I even got a chance to ask him. Something fishy is definitely going on here. Something fishy is definitely going on here. What do I tell Maya? How can you just refuse like that? Please tell me why you won't take the case. Well, you see, it's just, I'm busy, you see? But the client is Mia Faye's sister. Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands. Yes, of course. I know that. However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry, goodbye. Creep. Fine. I don't have time to argue with you anyway. I'll go look elsewhere. Think not. Huh? Did you say something? I think not, I said. What do you mean? I'm terribly sorry. But I'm afraid that no lawyer worth their salt will take on this particular case. Terribly sorry, my boy. What? No one will take the case is bullshit. That's bullshit. Why? I cannot say. I beg your pardon, Could you leave now? I've nothing more to discuss with you. What's going on here? How did you know Mia Fey? She worked here a long time ago. So she was your junior, and you will not take on a case that involves her younger sister, and you know her murder. You's a. I almost said something crazy. Quite the apprentice, that one. Learning my techniques in the blink of an eye. She left one day quite suddenly. She had a mission, you see. A mission? You could see it in her eyes. She followed it with a burning passion, never looked back at that one. That's quite a painting. Haha, you noticed. It's my pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Well, is it? The color of the sky, the hue of the sea, the weave of the straw hat. It's worth at least 3 million. I have no intention of parting with it, of course. No, I won't sell it, not even to you. I wasn't interested. It's not for sale. I'm not buying. Jeez. Alright. Alright, September 6th, 3:42. Hiya. Oh, you're back. Did you find a lawyer? Well, see, I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones. What really happened? You don't mean he refused to help? No. I see. I've been abandoned then. Damn. Do you see how lively she is when she looks happy? Look, her like this is just bad, man. It's bad. It's bad. Did you tell me about the day of the murder? Sorry, I know it must be hard. No, it's okay. All I've been doing the last few hours is talking about it. I've kind of gotten used to it. Let's see. That morning I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for our upcoming trial. That's the thinker clock that Larry made. It practically qualifies as a serial murderer by now. So then, when did you arrive at the office? It was right around 9. The lights were off and I could smell blood. Then I found her, my sister. Thanks, Maya. That's all I need to hear for now. So, why is her statement not being a part of the... Her statement should be a part of... What about your family? I only had my sister. My father died when I was very young. I don't know where my mother is. Don't know? So she could still be alive? The women of my family have been mediums for generations. They say a lot of spiritual power runs in our blood. About 15 years ago, our family was involved in an incident. An incident? There was a man and he ruined our mother's life. Oh no. Oh no. Ruined? After that, she disappeared. Several years after that, my sister announced she would become a lawyer. She left the mountain. So, you live by yourself? Yes, I've gotten used to it. Oh, also, I had to become independent or I will lose my powers. I feel bad for her all by herself up on that mountain. So, who was this man who, ruined your mother? About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it, apparently. The police were running out of leads and they were getting desperate. Wait, they didn't use a spirit medium, did they? The police convinced my mother to try to contact the victim. Wow. So what happened? The case was solved, we thought. You thought? The man my mother helped the police capture was innocent. the police's consultation with a medium had all been carried out in secret, of course. But a man found out about it and leaked it to the press. He told all the papers that my mother was a fraud, and the media jumped on it big time. See, my mother became the laughingstock of the nation. I see. White. Excuse me? White? That was his name. My sister told me. White? Just a little longer now before the state-appointed lawyer comes, I guess. 4 p.m. Time's up. What should I do? Do I just leave her and go home? No! We gonna defend Maya, goddammit. We gonna defend Maya. I've made up my mind. I'm going to defend you whether you want me to or not. Why? What? Well... No one is as sad as a person without any friends. I know. I've been there. A long time ago. Why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Because someone has to look out for the people who have no one on their side. Maya, I won't abandon you. You can count on me. That's so kind of you. Aw, poor Maya. Well, let's fight this one and get you out of here. Right, thank you. Whew, she smiled at last. She looks like an entirely different person. One last question. You are innocent, right? Yes. And I trust you. So you trust me too, okay? It's a deal. So what next? Let's go. Let's go. Now we gotta defend her with our life. We gotta defend her with our life. There's something that's been bugging. Just what was inside that strange woman's drawer? It was when I tried to look into the drawer that she got all defensive. There has to be something in there. I wonder, would they let me back in that hotel? Good afternoon, sir. Oh, the bellboy. Okay. Excuse me, you are? Ah, I beg your pardon, sir. I am the bellboy of this establishment at your service, sir. Oh, right. I've just come up to deliver room service, sir. Do you know where Miss May might be? Ah, I believe our guest, Miss May, is currently using the facilities. If you are in need of anything, I'll be taking my leave. Please, stay as long as you like. Enjoy. Yeah. Wait. No, hey! Why does it seem like every time I come here, I end up embarrassing myself? Wait, now's my chance to snoop around for a bit. Ah, I almost forgot. Yeah, you came back quick. Might I ask you to inform Miss May that there's a message for her? A message? From who? Please tell her that Mr. White of Blue Corp phoned. White? No, that can't be. No, hold on. White. Maya mentioned that was the name Mia gave her for who ruined their family. Oh, right, sure. Mr. White of Blue Corp. Where have I heard that name? White. That was his name. My sister told me. White was the name of the guy who ruined Mia and Maya's mother. Could it be a coincidence? There's a screwdriver sticking out that half-open drawer. Now's my chance to see what's inside. What do we have here? A wiretap? A wiretap? What would a woman like her be doing with a thing like this? Wiretap found in Miss May's hotel room. Alright, we getting the clues. We getting our clues. There's definitely something suspicious about this Miss May. Why would she have something like this in her hotel room? There's a story behind all this. I know it. Alright. I'll be using this bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial, that's for sure. For Maya's sake. I'll get to this woman's bottom. Wait, I mean, you know what I mean. Oh, bellboy, still there? Uh-oh, time to scram. I look forward to tangoing you tomorrow, Miss May. In court. Alright. Alright. Making progress. Making progress. That like has to be on like the first part of the story. September 7th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 1. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fey. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. So this is Miles Edgeworth, the famous prosecutor who has never lost a case. And we gotta go up against him. Damn. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. I better not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be on me in an instant. Mr. Edward, please give the court your opening statement. Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime. Let me make sure, how's YouTube looking? The prosecution has evidence that she committed this murder. And we have a witness who saw her do it. So once again, just make sure if y'all still tuned in, make sure y'all don't know the channel. All tips will go to the betterment of Twitch, you know, the betterment of the stream. But the prosecutor sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin then. We may call our first witness, Your Honor. The prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe. Hold on, I never actually been on this site. On stream elements like that. Alright. We're cross-examining Dick Gumshoe. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder. Very well, sir. Let me use this floor map of the office to explain. The body was found by this window here. And the cause of death? Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. The murder weapon was a statue of the Thinker found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hand, sir. The court accepts this statue as evidence. They're still calling it a statue. Alright, floor plans have now been added to the court record. Okay. Okay. Nothing wrong. I don't think there's nothing wrong with his testimony. Now, detective. Yes, sir. You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why? Yes, sir. I have hard evidence that she did it, sir. Hard evidence? Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about this hard evidence. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were two people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at that very moment of the murder. The very moment, you say. Very well, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examine what? I couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony. Oosh. Smack. Maya just threw something at me. What's this? When my sister couldn't find any contradictions in the witness' testimony, she would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. What? What? We learned another technique. It worked lots of times. I should have expected Maya would know some of her sister tricks. Alright, let's give this a try. Something the matter? No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin by cross-examination. Maya Fey's arrest. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene.
Hold it!
Here we gonna press on everything. Who did you say you got a call from? Hey, pal, don't play dumb. You know who. The call's from a customer at the Gatewater Hotel, right? Right across from the crime scene. Okay, I pressed. Not sure it did much, though. Right, please continue. There were two people there already.
Hold it!
Detective Gumshoe, how long would you say it took between you receiving the call and your arrival at the scene of the crime? Right, it was about 3 minutes. That's pretty fast. Our motto this month is quick response. That's how I got there before the killer got away. Indeed. So, tell us who the two people you found on the scene were. Well, I mean, they were...
Hold it!
Are you absolutely sure it was us? Well, duh. Listen, pal, your dumb act only gets you so far. Their funky hippie clothes and your spiked hair, two stand out like suspicious people at a crime scene. Well, he does have a point about her. She is pretty unmistakable. I should put my points to press with a little more care.
Hold it!
Why is that? What's your reason? Why, we had a witness account describing her.
Hold it!
Hold on just 1 second. Yeah? If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her before because you had hard... Wait, oh my god, I just butchered that sentence. You said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct? Huh? Did I say that? Me? I heard you say it. You did say it. You said it. Exactly what about the suspicious woman in Pink's claim was hard evidence? Ooh, let's go, Phoenix. Let's go. Let's go. What? Mr. May isn't suspicious, and she sure isn't Pink, pal. Well, I guess she is Pink. That's enough, Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective? I guess Preston can have its advantages. Yes. Yeah. Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. There was something I should have told you about first, Your Honor. Like what? Like what? Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again. Oh man, almost choked on water. That'd have been a terrible way to go out. Choking on water? Ugh. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. After this, I had to relax my throat. Lab test results showed the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. Oh, that's not good. That is not good. That is not good. That is not good, bruv. That is not good, bruvs. How you like that? That's my hard evidence. Before we begin cross-examining, I have a question for you, Detective. Your Honor. Why didn't you testify about this vital piece of evidence the first time? I know. I'm a little embarrassed I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir. Try to be more careful. Very well, the defense may begin its cross-examination. Wait, so... Hold on. If she died at 9... Just because you found it next to the body doesn't mean the victim wrote it. The dude did write it, smarty pants. Ooh, The killer. Anyone can see that. Huh. You're saying the killer wrote her own name, buddy? Please. She was framed. Hold on. If that's the case, where's your evidence? I guess that was a bit of a tall order for you. Those without evidence shouldn't open their mouths, Mr. Wright. Yeah, pal. Ah. Well, Detective, tell us what was written on that memo you found. Do you have proof it was Mia who wrote that? Of course I do, pal. Uh-oh. He's not pretty confident. This might not be good. What kind of tests were these again? Huh? What kind? Well, I hear they checked the little bits in the blood, or hemoglobin, hemoglobin. I refuse to testify in this matter, pal. I'm no expert on blood tests. Yes, I was quite clear. You may continue to testify. Thank you, pal. I mean, Your Honor, sir. Detective Gumshoe. Yeah? I look forward to your next evaluation, as should you. Oh, that was a mess. Right, where was I? Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. On which hand was the bloody finger, Detective? The right hand. She was right-handed. Nice try. I guess I was too hard to see where I was getting there. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. Hold on, wasn't that instantaneous? Detective Gumshoe, you get a lot of cases where the victim actually write the killer's name? Sure, it happens all the time in books and the movies. This isn't a movie, Detective. Let's talk about reality, shall we? I guess I haven't heard of many cases. No. Don't you find it a little odd that the victim would write down a name? Especially the name of her own sister? Yeah, actually, you gotta
Objection!
stop right there. The witness's opinion in the matter is irrelevant. The facts are clear. The victim wrote down the name of the accused. The victim told us the name of her killer. Order! Order! That didn't go so well. That's right. What he said. That's his whole testimony? Okay, there has to be a contradiction in there somewhere. That's fine. I'm thinking it's, So I want to say, if I remember the autopsy correctly, they said Mia died instantaneously. So there should have been no way to write down the killer's name. I want to believe that it is. Okay, yes, call him right here in the live. Call him right here in the live. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Objection!
And the music stopped. We was right. The music stopped. Detective Gumshoe, there's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You say the victim, Mia Fey, wrote this note that she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey. That's really what you're saying. What? This is one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course she wrote it. Who else could have? You have it backwards, detective. Backwards? The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is a report from your department, detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. Boom! Boom! She died immediately. But no butting your way out of this one, detective. Order. The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have the time. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have had the time to write anything down.
Objection!
Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain the autopsy report? When? What, the day after the murder? It was the day after the murder. The prosecution point being that autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. How? How? How is this outdated? How? I call hacks. Hacks. He's cheating. How is it outdated? What? The second autopsy report was performed yesterday at my request. Death was almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object. But there's a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received these results this morning. No way! Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine the victim did have time to write Maya. That is all. That is such bullshit. That is such bullshit. Damn you, Edgeworth. I should have known you have something up your sleeve. Why, Mr. Wright, you look shocked. Something you want to say? Yeah, you're a sham, fuck nigga. Mr. Edgeworth. I've heard there's nothing you won't do to get your verdict. What reason could you possibly have had to request a second autopsy report? Mr. Wright, the defense will refrain from personal attacks on the prosecution. No matter, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, say what you will. The evidence in this report is undeniable. Your Honor, I submit this report to the court. Understood. The court accepts the evidence. Bullshit. That's bullshit, dude. Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer. I suppose that's the obvious conclusion, yes. Damn, this isn't good. The prosecution would like to call this next witness. This poor, innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes. This gotta be mid. They gotta. Yup, gotta be April, May. Exactly what part of her is innocent? Witness, your name, please. April, May. At your service. Order. Introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from wanton winking. Yes, Your Honor. This is not good. She's already captured out of every man in the courtroom. Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5 when the murder occurred? I was like in my hotel room. I checked in right after lunch. And this hotel is directly across from Fay and Company law offices? That's right. Big. Please testify to the court about what you saw. Witnesses account. It was like 9 o'clock at night. I looked out the window, you know. And then, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman like dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. Then the woman with long hair, she kind of slumped. The end. That's all I saw. Every little bitsy witsy. Well, Your Honor, I see. It is a remarkably solid testimony. I don't see a need to trouble the witness any. But wait, Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright? What about my cross-examination? I thought the witness testimony now was just quite firm, didn't you? Brother, what part of the testimony was you looking at? What part of the testimony was you looking at, sir? Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Mia Fay's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies. Hey, how dare you? Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness? Yes! I'll gladly proceed with the cross-examination. If only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. She has to have some weakness. Very well, you may begin your cross-examination. Okay. I don't think it's this one. Being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman like dodged to one side and ran away. This is one where I'm like, she dodged? Dodged what? Well, the attack. Please continue your testimony. Hold on. If I'm wrong, we fucked up.
Objection!
I'm definitely wrong. I'm definitely wrong. My God, the music's still going. The evidence clearly reveals a contradictory statement, Your Honor. How exactly are that evidence and statement just now related? They aren't, are they? Mr. Wright, please think over the facts before making that. Damn it! I don't think that won me any points with the judge. It's like, how? What? How did you know it was my client? Huh? Well, gee, first of all, she had a girl's physique, and secondly, she was small. Who else could it be but her? She has a point. That's still like, I don't know, man. Hold on a minute. That testimony stinks. What? Miss May, I'm willing to bet that. Shit, I don't know. I don't know if she saw anything. We gonna go saw nothing. 'Cause I really don't know. Because if she dodged and ran to one side, there's no way she could have saw her. So we're gonna do saw nothing. Did you really see the defendant at all? Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this? Yes, what is the meaning? Somebody tell me because I'm clueless about this. I mean, okay. If you had really witnessed my client, Maya Fey, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. Yup, because she's a spirit medium. Yup. Yup. Yeah. No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis except her. And I'm not no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. However, the witness testimony mentions neither of these things. The testimony is bogus. But still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder. She was, Your Honor. I saw her, and so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May? What are you trying to say, you mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all the trifling little details were necessary. Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony. I'm sorry, Your Honor. Your testimony again, if you would. Damn, I almost had her. I did see everything. I did. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it. I did. That clock, that kind of statuey clock. The thinker, I think. Well, does that accuracy of my report not authority you? It sounds bullshit to me, but I see. I only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. It's also like she died like right in front of the window, so how the fuck? Yeah, so how the hell is that right as your right? As you looked from the hotel? Which hand do I hold my knife in again? Right, it was my right hand, right? Satisfied, Mr. Wright? Please continue. That's what she was wearing. Oh, and her hair was all done up like a bun. What happened then? I'm to the right. There's no way she would have saw her.
Objection!
Oh my god, I did it again! I did it again! Oh my, I did it again, dude. I did it again.
Hold it!
Where did this weapon come from? She picked it up from the desk. I see. What sort of weapon was it? But the desk is on the left side!
Objection!
Oh my dog, come on, she is clearly lying! The desk is on the left side! Oh my god, dude. Alright, I think I probably got 2 more chances. It's like she is obviously lying, dude.
Hold it!
Didn't this come up in another testimony recently? No, but I have a feeling I'm onto something now. So this?
Objection!
Oh my god. Oh man, I was scared. I was scared. I'm not gonna be honest. I don't know how I just got that one right. Miss May, what you said just now was quite revealing. Revealing? Oh, you like that, wouldn't you, naughty Mr. Lawyer? You just said that this statue of the thinker was a clock. But there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Well, that's right. That's right. Another person in much the same position as you recently called this a clock too. And he was found guilty of murder. Miss May, can you explain how you knew this was a clock? Oh,
Objection!
the witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns. Yes, of course. You will withdraw your questions, Mr. Wright.
Objection!
But questions are all I have, Your Honor. As you may recall, I caught murderers with these questions before. Well, only once. Oof, that was close. If you stopped me there, the trial would be over. Huh? What? So what happens now? What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock? What? That's because I heard it? Yes, I heard it. I heard it say the time. So, you've been to the law offices of Fay and Co. No? Hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room. The law office of Fay and Co. where the murder took place is very close to the hotel. She could easily have heard the clock. Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied? No! No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because she couldn't have heard it. You were at the hotel. There's no way you could have heard a clock go off in the building next door.
Objection!
You have proof that she could not? Amateurs, listen to me, Mr. Wright. In the courtroom, proof is everything. Without it, you have nothing. You are nothing. Then I would like to propose a test if she really could have heard. Hey, these two going back and forth. The prosecution denies your request. What? On what grounds? This is a trivial matter with no direct bearing on the case at hand. Indeed, objection sustained. Damn! Ready to proceed, Mr. Wright? No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because... Your Honor, members of the court, it is inconceivable that the clock in question rang. That clock is missing. It's clockwork. That's right. Oh my God, that's right. Because she took out the clock. Yup, she took out the clock. Yup, that's right. She took out the clock. How could you possibly? Just take a look right now. Oh, anything interesting, Your Honor? As the defense says, this clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this? It is as you can see. The clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big, fat liar. Fat? Well, Miss May? Is he about to cheat us again, bro? Is he about to cheat us again? I swear to God. Quite a show you put on for us, Mr. Wright. He knew the clock was empty? Somehow he knew? I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty, as you say, it can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there is no contradiction. That's true. That is a possibility. the clock might have been emptied after she heard it. But that's not true. I mean, that's exactly what happened, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clockwork was removed? Impossible, of course. I have proof. What? We got him. Got him. Got him. Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Got him. Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence that proves when the clockwork was removed.
Take that!
Take a look at this. That's a very cute cell phone. Oh, you have a girly phone. Wait. This isn't my phone. Listen. This is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder. Order. Look at his face. Look at his face, bro. The defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought to my attention. Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it. I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella. Let's hear the conversation. So you just want me to hold on to the thinker for you then? If you could. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry. September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Your Honor, I think this makes it clear that the clockwork was already gone by the time this was recorded, which was well before the witness even arrived at her hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know that weapon was a clock? Well, isn't it obvious? I saw that clock before. What store is that again? I go to so many. Oops, I forgot. So the witness had seen it before. That would make sense. Yes. The witness claimed she had seen it before, but this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to this court. Well, then let's see it. Please produce this evidence that will prove the witness had not seen the clock before.
Take that!
It's simple. This clock was never in any store. Ever. What? A friend of mine made that clock. Only two exist in the world. And the one that isn't here is in police custody. Get him, Phoenix! Get him! Impossible. Everything is sold in stores. Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Oh, excuse is not on sale today? Is she about to break? Oh, what the hell? Oh, what the hell? What's it to you, porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it and she should die for it. Die! Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law and the witness will remain calm. Scary. Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior? Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because the witness had never held the clock in her hand. However, she had heard that it was a clock. Heard? That is correct, Your Honor. There is no other way she could have known the thinker was a clock. And I can show you the proof. Well, this is interesting. Let's see it then. Show me evidence proving that this witness had heard the murder weapon was a clock. I got it right here for you. She wiretapped the room, man. She wiretapped the room. Have a look at this. That. I found this in Miss May's room. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is. Miss April May, you were tapping the victim, Miss Mia Faye's phone, were you not?
Objection!
Your Honor, this is irrelevant. I'm not entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled. It troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap. This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone? Absolutely. Even if that was the case, which is not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not. Oh yeah, I think I can. It's simple. What? Here's my proof. The proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock. Do I go to the phone again? I present the defendant the cell phone. Yes, we've seen that. Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold on for me. Again? What is it this time? It's a clock. It's made to look like that statue thinker, and it tells you the time. Miss April May, you used the wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong?
Objection!
Your Honor, this is ridiculous. These two going back and forth. They going band for band. Your Honor, look at the witness' face. Does he seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer. Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May, shut up, all of you. What gives you the right to talk to me like that? You lawyer. She snapped it. Man, cut the cutesy bullshit. How you wiretapped her phone? Oh, so I'm the bagger. Is that it? Is that it? That did it. The court sees the real Miss April May now. Now to deal the final blow. Why the wiretap? Why did you tap her phone? Answer the question. Yes. Isn't this a murder trial? Isn't tippity-tapping irrelevant? Saying exactly what Edgeworth wants her to say. Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant. While this court does not condone the defense's tone of voice, he has a point. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation for the court? Can you prove you had nothing to do with this murder even though you tapped her phone? Damn. Well, you're not the first one who's thought that. And of course I can and will. You can't be serious. No way. So the killing happened around 9 at night. Well, that's just when I was getting room service from that sweet billboard. Room service? Iced coffee, I believe it was. Iced coffee, you know, like normal coffee, but cold. You don't drink it quick, ice melts and you have regular cold coffee. Iced coffee? Think I'm making this up? Ask the bellboy. Ergo, the witness was not on the scene at the time of the murder. So, where does this leave us? It is my great displeasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been tapping the victim's telephone. However, that is a separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever. Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant Maya Fey commit murder. No, they're going to just let her walk away? There's no way I can win this unless I tie Miss May to the murder somehow. Well, does the defense have anything to say? Well... Should I call the bellboy? There's something suspicious here, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it.
Objection!
I object to calling the bellboy. Why? What's your reason? Because I hold that the wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing. However, if you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness. Condition? If Miss April's May alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, then you will recognize that Miss April May was not the killer. Thus, she is innocent. And thereby you must also accept the verdict of guilty for Miss Maya Fey. What a fucking condition. What a fucking condition. That is my condition. What? I better find something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony. Otherwise, Maya will be declared guilty on the spot. What should I do? Alright, I've got nothing to lose, except for, well, everything. Understood, I accept your condition. Fool. You fell right into my trap. Uh-oh. Man, wanted to be done by this point. It seemed like a long-ass, court case. It certainly does look like a bellboy. Yes, sir. I received your summons in the middle of work, sir. I'm happy to be of service. That tea set looks rather... Why is my sound all the way low? Yeah, this is good. The tea set looks rather heavy, so without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony. Very good, sir. I'm the head bellboy at the fine Gatewater Hotel, in business for 4 generations. I believe I received a call after 8 in the evening from our guest, Miss May. She asked for iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 on the dot, sir. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course. And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. I see. The defense may begin its cross-examination. Right. I think it's why 9 o'clock on a dot. That's an odd time to have an iced coffee.
Hold it!
9 on the dot? Yes, I confirmed that detail several times. She was watching a program on the TV and wished to drink after she finished, sir. 9, the time of the murder. Wait. So then how, if she wasn't even in the room, how the hell did she see the murder?
Hold it!
Precisely 9 then? Precisely, exactly, and most definitely, sir, 9 p.m. How can you be so sure? Miss May was quite insistent that it be brought then. Oh, bellboy, I like iced coffee exactly 9 p.m. Something like that, sir. Therefore, I knocked on the door at the crack of 9. Why would she be so particular about the time? I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself.
Hold it!
You are sure? Absolutely, sir. Absolutely? How come you're so very certain? Well, when I brought room service, sir, she favored me with an embracer, sir. Is that French for embrace? It's French for kiss, sir, but not a French kiss. More of a peck on the cheek. Why was... I believe perhaps she was momentarily swayed by my prim demeanor, sir. I just have a question. Let me ask one last question. How did Miss May... What do I ask her about? Dude, I don't know. I don't know. I want to say it's room service. Shit, did I save this? I need to save this in case I'm wrong. I need to save this. In case I'm wrong, I need to save this. We're gonna go check in. Oh, alright, very well, sir. My first thought was she's a beautiful, beautiful person. She's just my type of girl, so it was a disappointment, really. I see. Excuse me. What exactly was a disappointment? No way. No way. Hold on. Did I just get that right? Well, I am not without charm, sir, but even I had a little chance for her lover there. There was another person in the hotel room. Are you saying there was another person when she checked in? What did he say? What did you say? Or rather quite. Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Did Miss May check in with another person?
Objection!
I object. That was objectionable. Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question. Yes, I see. Why did you not mention this in your testimony? Well, sir, you see here, you didn't ask. Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention. Yes, quite indeed. It was the good barrister there, Mr. Edwards, who... He asked me not to mention if I wasn't specifically asked, sir. Edward, you lying motherfucker. You cheating motherfucker. You fool. I've done it. I've won. Miss April May checked into a twin room with a man, correct? Yes, sir. Then, when you brought them room service, you didn't see that man in the room. That's right, sir. Your Honor, we have just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. In light of this new fact, I hold that it's impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth? And who, Mr. Wright, who is this other person? Simple. It was the man with Miss May. Yeah. The man who checked in with Miss May. Your Honor, as has been previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone. Yet Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder. My, what a convenient little setup, but it's too late. Too late? I suppose you'd like it if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hit the presence of the other man from this court. Upstart, amateur. These accusations are ludicrous. Enough. The court acknowledges the defense's argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood? Yes, Your Honor. That is all today for the trial of Maya Fey. Court is adjourned. All right. Making great progress. Let's fucking go. Camera streaming for 3 hours. Mr. Wright, you were amazing in there. Really? I think I might be your newest fan. Oh, I was just doing my job, you know. And again, that other attorney was pretty cool too. Huh? That face of his, with his eyes wide and trembling lips, it sent shivers up my spine. You say so. So, what happened with me? Do I get to go home now? Well, no, I don't think so. Not yet. Oh, I see. But I got a great lead in today's trial. A lead? That man with Miss May. He's the key. Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after that anyway? I heard they arrested her. I guess she's learning her charms won't work everywhere. Yeah, man, this game is incredible. This game is it's already incredible. She's probably at the detention center now. I may have to go down there later. Anyway, this case is far from closed. Yes, sir. I'm going to find out more about this man. Do you think he was the one who... Maybe so. Don't worry. I'll find him by tomorrow. I promise. I'm counting on you. Man, yeah, yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, this game is amazing. Yeah, what's crazy is The very first visual novel I ever played was this game called Mud Love, and basically that, well, the first game was like a slice of life game. The second game, it went into like an isekai world, and it had like giant mechs and everything. The third game was an alternate timeline, or like, yeah, an alternate version of the second game. So all three of those games inspired Attack on Titan. And I played the very first one. I still have not found a way to stream the second game. So I basically got to restart that one or the third game. But it's like I bought it on Steam, but I have a Mac now, so I have like no way to play it, pretty much. But there's also like Steins Gate is a visual novel. Clannad is a visual novel. Like, yeah, but Mud Love's the one that really got me hooked into these. I can already tell this one is gonna do it too. I'm already hooked. This game is amazing. Yeah. I heard, so the Fate series, when I was trying to look up like just to see what the series was, yeah, they said the first three games is like the main. No, the first game has like 3 routes, but that's like the main story, and then it's like a bunch of spin-offs after that. But the author also has like another universe. Well, he also has another visual novel within that universe, and that's basically like the Melty Blood. And I'm like, bro, this is crazy. I'm like, this is crazy. Let's see who we can find. Find the man who was with Miss May. Most of the testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only one part that hasn't been stricken from the record. May testimony: the victim dodged an attack, then ran to the right, but she was caught and struck. I don't know how much good this will do me at all now. Anyway, I'm gonna hit the pavement and do some investigating. Mine doesn't belong in that detention center, and it's up to me to set her free. Alright, so we also found out Edgeworth is over there rigging the court. Alright, we got some investigating to do. September 7th. Well, hello. I didn't expect anyone to visit me in such a dank place as this. It's really quite moving. Not, you stinking lawyer. I hope you die. Have you come to laugh? Yes, laugh at the fallen Miss May. No, not really. There's something I wanted to ask. Unfortunately, there's nothing I want to be asked. Haven't you done enough questioning, you spiky head? Her insults suck. Here we go again. Please, you're scaring the security guard. So, what is it you wish to ask me then? For starters, how did you get to be so totally whacked? So, who was that man with her? About the man who stayed with you in your hotel room. Can you tell me about him? Where is he? Come on, no way, Jose. Maybe if I had something to get her to talk. Why did you place a wiretap on Mia's phone? When you say it like that, it sounds so cold, so criminal. That's because it is! Tapping people's phones is a crime, Miss May. Oh, and I suppose you learned that in lawyer school? This woman is just impossible to talk to. Say, why are you so angry? I mean, you don't look like a bad person. Oh, that doesn't bottom-feeding, scum-sucking lawyer? But bottom? I can't tell. So you have a thing against lawyers or just against me? I mean, you kind of don't have anything that'll make her talk. I mean, if we don't have anything that'll make her talk. What happened to the painting that was there? There was a painting. Huh? Looks like Gosberg is out today. Again, maybe it's avoiding me for some reason. Wait a second. Wasn't there a giant painting hanging on that wall? Yeah, it was a painting of... Wasn't it? It wasn't a very memorable painting anyhow. Wait, what's this right here? Hold on. What is this? What's this? Old photos? There are 2 lying here. Something's been written in pencil on the backs. DL6 Incident Exhibit A. DL6 Incident Exhibit B. So, the hell do these 2 mean? Let's take a look at these. Is that me and Maya's mom? I'm sure I've seen this person somewhere. Perhaps I'll borrow this photo. I'm sure no one will miss this one little photo, and it might be a valuable clue. I'll take it for now. A photo lies on the desk. Maybe I should switch with the one I took. Oh, I thought it would let us take both of them. Photograph. On the back of the words DL6 Incident Exhibit B are written in pencil. Oh, who the fuck is this? Alright, let's go back to the detention center and see if that'll get May to talk. You again? Can't you take a hint and stay gone? The only reason I'm back is because you won't talk to me. You don't just have a spike. You have a spiky heart. That does it. When this is done, I'm shaving my head. Alright, talk. Talk. Yes, I'm sounding like Batman now. Talk. Have a look at this. Look, I've seen it several times. I'm not telling you. She knows. She knows him. She knows him. She knows him. Her face changed. She knows him. Where did you... Haha, reaction. This is him, isn't it? What? Who? When? Why? It is him. This is the man who stayed in your hotel room the night of the murder. No, that's not right. Nice try, Miss Cooperative. Do you have proof that was him? Yeah, proof. Show me proof. So close. I may have to go to the hotel. Find the bellboy. Ah, welcome, sir. Quite the performance today, if I dare say so myself. Oh, thanks. Sorry for putting you on the spot like that. No, not at all, sir. Your efforts today can only help the Gatewaters rep, as they say. Huh? Rep? Yes, our reputation will swell as a hotel where the murderer used the wiretap. We can charge a premium for this room, of course. It will be great for business, sir. But, okay, he has lost it. He has lost his mind. Whoa. Mr. May hasn't been charged with murder. I, too, become famous. The bellboy who brought the murderer iced coffee. Why do I feel like we're both stuck in the same bad dream? So, you are our guest. Please let me know if there's anything I can bring you. There's still a screwdriver stuck in that drawer. Ah, please leave that as it is, sir. That's the drawer of terror. It's set to become one of the most popular attractions here. This guy's serious. I don't believe it. Nice weather again today. I can see the fan. Ah, yes. We plan to install a telescope and add a window, of course. Just $5 will earn you 3 minutes to view to a kill. Just kidding, sir. By the look in his eyes, I see it's more than serious. A bottle and 2 glasses rest on the table. Why hasn't he cleaned this up by now? Ah, I beg your pardon, sir. But if you could please refrain from touching these. It's part of the decor. I call it the last drink before murder. We'll be famous. The talk of the hotel industry. This nigga done lost his fucking mind. This dude done lost. Alright. I need to know, is this the guy? Take a look at this photo. That's him, detective. I'm the lawyer. Oh, I know that. I just wanted to say detective once, you know? You know how it is. No, I don't. Without a doubt, that is the man who checked in with Miss April May. How about I write an affidavit swearing that that's him? An affidavit? This guy's way too excited about this. But I need that. Oh, sure, why not? Yes. I've always wanted to write an affidavit, sir. From henceforth, I will be known as the bellboy who swore the affidavit. Just hurry up and write it. All right. Got the evidence we need. Not even Miss May can play dumb to this. All right. Let's hit it with the facts. Did you have a look at this? What's that? The bellboy's affidavit. It tells us everything he saw, such as the man you checked in with, who was most definitely this guy. Now I'm getting somewhere. And push your heart, you already in jail. This is it, all or nothing. No use playing dumb. Gee, that's an act. If you don't talk, I'm taking this info to the press. What? Even though he should have been a witness to a murder, your little friend was missing. I'm sure the press would have a field with his reputation. Fine, I'll talk. Let's go. You win, lawyer. Yes, man, I feel good. Why are you pumping your fist in the air? Now, tell me about the man you were with. That man, he's her boss. Her boss? Red White, the president of the information gathering conglomerate Blue Corp. Red White, information gathering. Oh, I suppose you could call it a detective agency. So this is the man that was with you the night of the murder? I'm scared to talk. I don't want to end up like her. It's okay. I'll just ask Mr. White myself. Can you tell me where Blue Corp is located? All right, we got his ass. We know it's him. Now to make him talk. Bellboy's affidavit discarded. Alright, this is getting ridiculous. Where the heck is that loafer? That old familiar clip. You again. Hello, Mr. Grossenberg. Well. You were quite the thing, my boy. Excuse me? The trial. He was there? Reminded me of myself when I was a youth. I guess something got passed down through Mia. Maybe. It brings back memories, it does. The days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon, you see. I apologize. It was all a bit too much for me, my boy. Seeing you today, I appreciate the reminiscing, but I'd much rather you give me some information. So you came to the trial? Yes, I did. Something was bothering me all last night, you see. I couldn't get a wink of sleep. Really, what was that? Well, you see, it's just we assist that poor girl. My boy, I owe you my thanks, truly. I don't know what I would have done if things had gone poorly for the girl. You were that worried about it. Why didn't you offer to defend her, you bastard? I asked for it. Why did you refuse the request for defense? I think I have a right to know. A right, Mr. Wright. No, I'm sorry. It's just, I need more time to think about it. He does seem troubled about something. Maybe I can find something that was spark to talk. Today, I'm sure there was a big, pretentious-looking painting on that wall. Well, you know the one I mean. Anyway, where did it go? Yes, well, I got rid of it. Got quite tired of the thing, really. I sold it. Yes, that's right. Sold it? I'm not sure I buy that. Wasn't that painting rather important to you, sir? Did something happen? I don't see how it's any of your business. Please, speak no more of that accursed painting. I didn't. Alright. Tell me what you know about this fox. Excuse me, I was wondering about this photograph. Where did you get that? Give it back at once. I'm sorry to have taken it without your knowledge, but I have to know, who is this man? He was most likely in April May's room the night of the murder. What's that you say? Are you quite sure, my boy? What has him so flustered? I beg your pardon, but I must ask you to leave. I need to be alone. It's fallen silent as a stone. A rather large stone. I guess I should return the photo. What if anybody's here? Looks like forensics is taking a day off today. Detective Gumshoe's nowhere in sight. Alright. There's nothing here. Okay. Let's move to Blue Corp then. So he has the painting. He has the painting now. What's with this? Welcome! Please furnish me with a title of your person. What the? Your name. What's your name? I was just inquiringly asking the title that you go by. Wright. Phoenix Wright. Mr. Wright, is it right? I see. Splendiferous. Perhaps I have intimidated you in my giantesque vocabulary. What is this guy's problem? I'm Red White, CEO of Blue Corp, you know. Corporate expansion official. My business dealings bring me into contact with the elite of the elite. So I'm afraid I am not used to conversing with the worldly challenge. What a fruitcake. Let me guess. You are an attorney fresh out of law school, are you not? That's the only explanation for why you would come to meet me like this. What does he mean by that? No matter. So, what business does my lawyer have with a man such as myself? Guys, this guy's arrogance. Okay, so, brother, haven't I seen this somewhere? Is this a replica? Ridiculosity. I have no interest in anything but originals. That right there is a bona fide original worth $5 million for sure. What the hell is this table? What the hell is this table, man? I'm guessing this is supposed to be a desk? My, this is quite the thing. It is modeled on my body, see? Well, does it sleek around it should not inspire you? Man, fuck no. How about that? An impressive lineup of trophies. Judges, special runner-up, best participation, judges cooperation reward, special good try prize. The words judge and special kind of stand out. A statue of a man holding up the world. The Blue Corp sign certainly stands out enough. The model for the man is, of course, Mr. White. Truly a work of art, but probably too beauticious for you to appreciate, correct? I think it's a little too beauticious for just about anyone to appreciate. Miss May is an employee of Blue Corp, is she not? Correct. She was my secretary. What a shock was to hear what she has done. She has done? You mean the wiretap? Indeed, she is paid to answer phones. Tapping them is not in her job description. She does gather information for us as part of her duties, but I assure you, we do not condone illegal methods. It is ineffable that she would do this. It sounds like he's trying to turn Miss May into a scapegoat. On the night of the murder, you in April May's hotel room. Who can say? I still don't pay attention to mundane details at this time and place. My motto is, don't worry, be happy. Still, Mr. White, the hotel bellboy has stated on the record that he does remember you very clearly. No matter, the bellboy can say what he pleases. I still won't talk to you. If you want me to speak, put me on a witness stand. Although I doubt you'd be capable of doing that. Raises a good question about that. Why didn't the prosecutor call him as a witness? He should have seen the same thing as April May. Oh, the police, the courts, to me, they are mere toys. Playthings for my amusement. Huh? What kind of company is Blue Corp in it? Any is anyway. Excellent question. We buy and sell various kinds of information. We are a company of the future, you might say. We are the future. Sell information? In just 10 years, I built this business to the grand office you see now. In case you're wondering, Blue Corp was named after the color blue. I, Red White of the Blue Corp, founder and CEO, named it so. Wait, red, white, and blue. Oh my God, is he supposed to represent an American? And why, you ask? Because I like the color blue, of course. Fantabulistic, is it not? We put his ass on a witness stand. There's been something that's been bothering me. Yes, what might that be? That big painting on the wall over there. You know, I've actually seen that painting before. Just yesterday, actually. Your point being, my point is simple, or rather, my question is simple. Why is this painting hanging on your wall? Mr. Wrong, was it? Right. It appears you do not fully grasp your position here. I ask again, who are you? A lawyer? No, my feeble friend. A mere lawyer. What to nothing. Zilch. Zippo. Nah. Just like that sorry excuse for attorney, Grody Burger. What? Oh. He punched me. Well, Mr. Lawyer, what will you do, eh? Charge me with assault? Charge away. I welcome it, for it is you who will be found guilty. What? Heed my exposition. Please, the courts, they all do my bidding. So you say. But I wonder, is that kind of control really possible? I expect you to understand. It is a world beyond your compensation. You came here from Grody Burgers, I presume. Miss Rossberg's. Yes. Then you must ask him, why is it that this painting of his hangs here? Perhaps then he will tell you. Perhaps he will explain how a man can live life purely for personal profit. Go now. Skedaddle. There's nothing more to discuss. Nigga, fuck you. How about that? I don't think he's noticed me standing there. Maybe I should clear my throat. Jumping to Josaphat. Oh, you. What's wrong? You look so pensive, like an old man at the end of his days. I was just thinking about this whole mess. Something's really bothering him. Bro, didn't we ask him about these already? Yeah, we asked him about these already. Yeah, asked him about these already. Yeah. I'm not repeating dialogue, bro. That's a no-no. So, I paid Blue Corp a visit. Oh, I see. Mr. Grosberg, I have to admit, something has been bothering me. Oh, what is it? Well, out with it, boy. You see, it just... Mr. Grosberg, sir, there was a giant painting hanging right there the other day, was there not? The one you said you had no intention of parting with? Well, I saw it today. It was in the CEO's office at Blue Corp, Red White's office. So, you noticed. I suppose I should have guessed you would. It is a large painting. Mr. Grosberg, I know you and Mr. White are connected somehow. Connected? Yes, and I know what it is. He's probably blackmailing you. Mr. White has something on you, doesn't he? Blackmail. I was right. He is blackmailing him. I think that painting is fairly gaudy proof. Very well. This may be the chance I've been waiting for. Maybe it's time to get this off my chest so I can finally rest easy again. After all, you or me is understood. Perhaps it was fate. What's he talking about? Red White is a man who makes his living through intimidation. Blue Corp is a company that excels in finding people's weaknesses, I'm afraid. I've been paying him for 15 years now. 15 years? All because of the DL6 incident, as you may have guessed. The name on the back of these photographs. As you suspected, I could not stand an offense in Maya because of this. White would have destroyed me if I did. So that's the connection. It is hard for me to tell you this, my boy. But arresting Red White will be nigh on impossible. Impossible? Why? He has information on everyone. It gives him an iron grip. He owns judges, attorneys, prosecutors, police, and politicians. What? They are bound, unable to do harm to themselves and therefore to him. Don't look at me like that. What you see is nothing more than the weight of many years. What is the DL6 incident? DL6 is nothing more than a sorting code the police gave the case. It was 15 years ago now. I received a request from a medium. A spirit medium. No way. No way is that connected, bro. No way. Her name was Misty Faye. Faye? Indeed, she was Mia's mother. She had been investigating a murder at the bequest of the police, and she failed. As a result, the police called her a fraud. This is what Miles was talking about. I did all I could for her, and in the end, cleared her wrongdoing. That murder case, however, remains unsolved to this day. That case is the DO6 incident. But why were you blackmailed over this, Mr. Grossberg? The DO6 incident was top secret at the time. It made sense. The police didn't want people to know they were using the media. They couldn't let people know. But one person found out. I told him. You told White? He offered me riches. It is an embarrassment to me. You sold out the family after clearing them of wrongdoing for money, you piece of shit? Because I talked, the police were mocked far and wide. In secret, they began looking for the one who sold them out. Of course, White heard about it and he came to me. Only this time the offer was blackmail. I see. White controls the law of this country as he sees fit. Yet if he was still challenged, though, have a close look at Mia's office. She followed his every move for years. She may have recorded something of what she found. You weird, dude. Man. Throat getting parched. Need to hurry this up. All the cases Chief ever worked on are filed here. They're in alphabetical order. Let's take a look. Which file should I look at? I mean, we're trying to find DO6, right? F, Misty Faye. That's Mia and Maya's mother. Should I take a look? I have tarnished the Faye name, leaving only those words. My mother vanished. I was determined to find the ones who had made my mother blame herself in this way. Using the power that runs in my family, I held an audience with the dead. Finally, the names of two men surfaced. One was Marvin Grossberg, a lawyer who sold my mother's information for riches. The other was the man who sold that information to the press. This parasite who makes his fortune on threats and coercion. His name is... The record stops there. So Mia knew Grossberg. Alright, let's see if anything is from S. No, it's RS, ain't it? It's RS. So let's take a look. Nothing much in here. At the suicide, ew. She has a collection of suicide reports. Huh? There's writing on most of these in pencil. Why? This is Mia's handwriting. Wait, I get it. Mia thought he was involved in these suicides. White drove them all to... I can use these newspaper clippings. Let's find the most disturbing one. No, I think I got what I came here for. Okay. Wait, where the hell do I go now? I found this in Mia's files. She was investigating Red White as I expected. Well, if you wanted to challenge him, you could present him this in court. Apparently, Mr. May is in questioning. I doubt they'll let me talk to her today. Well, where the hell do I go now? The bellboy seems, huh? The sound of water coming from the shower. Someone seems to enjoy washing the showers. The screwdriver is still stuck in the drawer. I better not touch it. Don't tell me what the bellboy would do. Alright, nothing over here. Damn it, man. What am I missing? Well, aren't you persistent? Sorry, but there's something I have to ask you. Mr. Lloyd, I really have to repeat myself, but it seems the message has not penetrated your thick skull. Stop bothering me. You try my patience further, I fear a nasty accident may occur. Do I make myself transparent? Here you go, right to this one. There's no point asking someone this crooked and straight question. I need some evidence I can use as ammo. Do I have to use I may have to do this. It's the only clue that Mia left me. I better make this one count. Mr. White, see this? It's an article describing the suicide of a politician. He was embezzling secret government funds. Then, one day, word got leaked to the press. The very next day, he took his own life. And this concerns me how? I found this article in Mia's office. Mia? She had a file filled with articles like this. Every one of them was labeled with a single word, White. Mr. White, I know what you did to this politician. You blackmailed him. You were blackmailed. Blackmail? Not just him either. You were threatening and coercing hundreds of others. You were involved in all of the suicide cases that Mia investigated. This company is built on blackmail. I'm right, aren't I? What a bizarre accusation. Mr. Wrong. What is it that you should be doing right now? Investigating me? No, I think not. You should be searching for the one who killed Miss Mia. Secretary's office, hello. Mr. Wrong will be leaving now. Yes, sir. I'll send someone right away. Wait a second, Mr. White. You're wrong, Mr. White. Excuse me? What I should be doing now is going after you. Just what are you insinuating? Mia was onto you. She was keeping tabs. For this reason, you had April May tapping your phone. Then, Mia was murdered, and all the documents about you mysteriously disappeared. So the culprit would be... Even a child could work it out, Mr. White. You did it. Secretary's office. We won't be needing an escort from Mr. Wrong. Instead, please connect me to the public prosecutor's office. Of course, sir. One moment, please. White, that you? What are you doing calling me at a time like this? Hello, Chief Prosecutor. I've changed my mind. I want to testify tomorrow. What's this about? The Mia Fey case. I witnessed the murder, you see. And thus, as a very important witness, I would like to testify. What? I thought you said you didn't want to go to court. Quietude. I told you I changed my mind, didn't I? Oh, and one other thing. Send the police over here right away. The man is standing right in front. He looks dazed, but could be violent. What? What man? You even listening? The executioner, the hatchet man, the liquidator, the killer man. What? Mr. White, this isn't another one of those, Chief Prosecutor. I do not believe you are in a position to freely offer your opinions to me, correct? I'm telling you to send the police now. Did I not tell you, Mr. Wrong? You are a mere lord. As was Miss Mia, how dare you? I'll point the finger at you. You will be tried as Miss Mia's killer. The case is good as settled. No lawyer of any work will defend you. I have friends in the local lawyer associations. You'll be given a lawyer so stupendously inept that they make even you look competent. Alright. Faint. Detective Gumshoe reporting, sir. Butts. Harry Butts. Right, actually. Phoenix Wright. And my friend's name is Larry. Oh, right. Sorry, pal. Butts was the murderer. Detective Gumshoe, I present to you the man who killed Miss Mia Fay. What? Take this despicable human being into custody. Farewell, Mr. Wrong. This nigga here, bro. Oh my goodness. I can't believe it's only been a day. My trial begins tomorrow. White's going to set a trap for me, and the prosecution will be in on it, of course, Edgeworth included. An attorney was signed to me by the state yesterday. I refused. I had an idea. Right. Mr. Wright. Oh, Maya. Great. That led you out of detention. Just now, yes. It's all thanks to you. Now I'm afraid we switched places. What? You mean you? I explained what had happened to Maya. I don't believe it. How many people does this man need to destroy before he's satisfied? My sister, and now you. This is going too far. Mr. Wright, please tell me, is there anything I can do? Well... Alright, you can be my defense lawyer tomorrow. Alright, huh? Leave it to me. I'm Mia's sister after all. Lawyership runs in our blood. Wasn't it ghost powers? I better run to the bookstore and pick up a copy of Law for Rookies. Wait. What? I'm kidding. It was a joke. No way, I was kidding. But thanks, it's good to know you're on my side. There isn't anything you can do for me anyway. But I can't just sit here and do nothing. I've got to give that man a piece of my mind. Just a piece? Okay, then come to the trial tomorrow. Okay, I'll be there. I'll show them a thing or two. Alright, finally headed to the trial. Oh my goodness. Times may change. Yeah, with crime, it's the same old story. In fact, it's gotten worse. The court proceedings are no longer realistic. Beginning a few years ago, a limit of 3 days was put on initial court trials. Almost all finish in a day, most with a guilty verdict. I never thought I would end up in the defense chair myself for this case. Hold on, let me see it. Has this controller been charging? No. What's going on with all my chargers? Oh my god, man. Oh my god, am I gonna have to find another fucking cord? Oh my god, man. That's so annoying. Alright. You know, I actually may stop here because it's almost 2:30 in the morning now and I want to get some sleep. So we stopped at a really good point. Now all that's left is the trial. Yeah, so that's all left. Trial, and then we can, keep it going. But this was a great stream. I had a blast playing this game. Definitely going to be playing it some more. Tomorrow I might be on Invincible Versus. I have to see how I feel. Um, yeah. I'll catch you on the next stream. Have a great night, everybody. Peace.